position at 6 foot 6 inches. Number 25, P.J. Washington Jr. The big man, 6 feet 10 inches. Number 21, Daniel Gafford. The other forward position at 6 foot 6 inches. Number 31, Klay Thompson. At the shooting guard position, 6 feet 1 inch. Number 11, Kyrie. At guard, 6'7", number 77,
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting story. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. Harrison Barnes is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward. And for Dallas, Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Big men on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Now here's Barnes. Paul kicks to Barnes. Back to Paul. Three-pointer. Doncic grabs the miss. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Here's Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Gafford. Nice shot by Wembanyama, no good. Here's Dallas. And here's Irving. Back to Doncic. Outside Irving. Into the lane. Rebound San Antonio.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's Doncic. Thompson from long range. Buries it from three-point range.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Paul looking over the floor. Pass to Champagnie. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Now, here's Doncic. Coming off 31 points last game. Washington with it. Irving passes to Washington. Dallas moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. The Spurs are great at drafting and developing, and in selecting Stephon Castle with the 4th overall pick, they've made a play on upside. He's a versatile wing defender. Shooting and his position were the question marks. Can he be a primary playmaker? Will his three-pointer prove to be reliable? Guys will see that the Spurs are very excited to bring Stephon Castle into their program.
A star talent. Hey, Shams, we so appreciate the reporting you gave us right there. Thank you. Wembanyama. Yes, that goes in.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against the guy that good.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Klay Thompson, number 1.
And no doubt he finished the season right where he should have on that list. He was far and away the best free throw shooter in the league.
Ball against Irving. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. Takes the 3. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. And it's a tie ball game.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Barnes against Doncic. Out to Thompson. It's stolen. And the basket by Castle.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Washington. Now Irving. Now Doncic fires the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. Now he's worried Chris Paul will take over the game, saying he's mentally beyond where most players have ever been. His ability to read the floor, make decisions, work the refs, call out teammates. He checks every box when it comes to leadership. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And he makes the first.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
And he can't hit the second. And once again, Coach, the storied San Antonio franchise is on the upswing.
It sure is, Kevin. Look, they've got a Hall of Fame coach and a potential Hall of Fame centerpiece to build a team around. They've got great talent evaluators in the front office. You can't ask for a better recipe for success.
Now, here's Doncic. And here's Irving. Pocket 6. Launches it. San Antonio with the rebound. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, taking care of the ball has to be their #1 priority. But they also have to stay aggressive. You have to strike a good balance.
Castle misses. Mavericks trailed by 3. Inside. And Gafford throws it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Bounce pass from Paul. Wembanyama against Gafford. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in for P.J. Washington. Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Vassell comes in for Castle. And so it's Dallas with us. They trail by 3. Now here's Vassell. He's tightly guarded. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to the Warriors. Pass to Irving. Lets it go from 11, and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And the deadliest scorers are able to capitalize on contested jumpers, and you can definitely include Irving on that list.
Lively against Wembanyama. Barnes with it. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. Rebound by Marshall.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
A nice shot by Irving.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Barnes passes to Vassell. Spurs passing it around. Johnson, a wide open look. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Well, that's a nice bit of space, and Johnson was locked and loaded for that catch-and-shoot jumper.
Here's Irving. Another miss by Irving. The Spurs have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Ball against Irving. Paul kicks to Vassell. Front pass the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and finished off by Lively. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Johnson. His last outing, he had 8 points. To the middle, here's Wembanyama. It's deflected. Now, here's Marshall, covered by Barnes. Marshall passes to Irving. Over Paul. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Inspiring display of imagination. Irving simply creates ways to finish.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Irving. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Washington. Here's Paul. Nothing on the board. Wembanyama, a screen on Dinwiddie. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Spencer Dinwiddie.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
First one falls for him. The Spurs making a switch here. And Paul drills both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. Clean shot on the way. Collins grabs the miss.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Champagny. Paul outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorer. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. And here are the Mavericks now. Here's Dinwiddie. To the paint. Here's Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Well, Dinwiddie is a clever playmaker, using the pick there to create an opening for his teammate.
Dinwiddie against Paul. Collins finds Johnson. Trains the three-pointer. Johnson's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Lively the pass to Doncic. And he drives in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Chris Paul. Last year, getting it done. Put up about 9 points per, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Well, this staff loves coaching him, and his teammates love playing with him. He's just an unselfish guy who makes everyone around him better.
That free throw good from Doncic. Free throws good from Doncic. The Spurs have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Vassell outside. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach. But we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look. He is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all three levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a three-point shot.
Collins wide open, he fires, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Here's Dinwiddie, and out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. So it's the Spurs now, trailing by 2. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Collins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And it goes down 2 points. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Mavericks lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Dallas leading by 4. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Barnes out there with Collins. Then it's Castle. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward position. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Such a talent. Kyrie does certain things offensively that few others will even attempt.
Barnes outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Thompson looking for an opening. Irving against Barnes. Teardrop shot. Irving misses. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Castle. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
And the first one drops.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
Both shots good from the stripe. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside Irving. From outside the arc. Rebound San Antonio.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Champagnie passes to Leslie. The three from Barnes. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Pass to Thompson. It's up a 3. Dallas again missing. San Antonio trailing here. Wesley with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington. Back to Barnes. Here's Champagnie. Shot clock at 5. Now, here's Collins. Lively defending. Collins, good. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
Wesley against Irving. Pass to Thompson. Now, here is Irving. No good again that time. Here's Wesley. Barnes the screen. Here's Castle. There's the triple. And Lively pulls it down. Irving against Wesley. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 11 points.
And they don't call him the ankle taker for nothing. Crazy handles from Kyrie.
Here's Champagnie. And the 3-ball is good. And the Spurs lead by 2.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Lively. Now Thompson. Over Castle. The rebound by Champagnie. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Barnes. The layup off target.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Tries from 10. The rebound by Champagnie.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Pass to Wesley. Shoots a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Thompson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Relentless effort from Klay Thompson. He gets the foul and pushes right through for an and 1.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Washington's checked in for Najee Marshall. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kyrie Irving has teamed up with Luka Doncic. Kai says he's a winner. I'm a winner. We like going against the best. That's where we connect. It's about how we galvanize the rest of the group. I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I've failed and succeeded at the highest level, and I want to get back to that place. Kevin?
Yeah, and if anybody can do it, it is Kai. Title or bust. Thank you, D.A. The first one falls.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's call.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, he chipped in about 25 per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to Wesley. Collins, a screen on Irving. Down low. Yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Collins.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Right at the free throw line. Grimes passes to Irving. Lively, a screen on Wesley. Just 5 to shoot. And finished off by Lively.
Given his shooting ability, Irving presents a ton of problems in the pick and roll.
Wesley the pass to Collins. Here's Castle. Good on the triple. Castle's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Outside Irving. Washington sets the pick for Irving. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
And when Irving is rolling like this, it's really special to watch. Not much the D can do.
Here's Castle. He has 7, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Friday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Saturday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, that's one to watch for. 4th contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
Doncic passes to Hardy. Back to Doncic. Pulls it up. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. All free throws good from Doncic. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now,
though?
What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security.
Pass to Gafford. And here's Hardy. Tries the spin move. Converts after the nice spin. Hardy's got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Champagny. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Dallas. They're on a 13-5 run here. Gafford with the ball. The tray. And Paul pulls it down. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Champagny. He has 6. On the wing, Barnes. From downtown, and that one's good. Champagny's got 9 points.
Yeah, that's his second made 3 of the quarter, 3rd of the game so far.
Back to Doncic. Thompson right side. Doncic outside. Lets the three fly. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Now here's Paul. D right on him. Shot by Champagny, no good. Mavericks leading by 3. Thompson passes to Washington. To the inside. Here's Doncic. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Castle so good up and down the lane.
Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
Mavericks making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. So it's the Mavericks now. Doncic looking it over. Pass to Hardy. And it's Hardy with the jam.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Dallas shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. Some nice passing here by Dallas. After the screen on Paul. Here's Hardy. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And it's a 5-point Maverick lead. Paul outside. Pass to Johnson. And here is Vassell. They set the pick. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. And he gets it to go.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Washington with it. Back to Doncic. Missed inside.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
Here's Paul, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, clever play by Paul. He makes sure to get some contact and draw the foul.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. First free throw is good.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And so he makes both from the line. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against Washington. And Marshall kicks to Washington. That ball. Great assist by Marshall. Marshall's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Paul. He's covered closely. Pass to Wembanyama. San Antonio again missing. Dallas leading by 4. Washington passes to Doncic. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul. 15 foul.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. 34 seconds left to play here in the half. Stolen by Washington. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Vassell. That three off the mark. Mavericks leading by 5.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
For the screen on Paul. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Dallas. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Well, right now for the Spurs, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Mavericks.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And the defense has tried to pack it in a little, but those guys just keep coming.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
Mavericks leading by 7. Big men on the floor for Middle Washington and Gafford. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Shot by Champagnie, no good. Irving dishes to Doncic. Pass to Washington. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Washington's got 5 now.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
Well, that's how to start the second half strong. Going right at the rim and building some positive momentum.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 12 points for him.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Barnes against Doncic. Pass to Gafford. Doncic kicks to Washington. A three-pointer is right on target. Washington's got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs. Wembanyama, a screen on Irving. Here's Paul. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And have to be careful guarding Paul. He's superb at finding ways to get defenders to initiate the contact.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Paul nails both of them. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Doncic kicks to Washington. Back to Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. Pass to Washington. Over in the corner, Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Back to Washington. Gafford. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Paul missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Paul passes to Barnes. Here's Castle. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Barnes looking around. Fires it up. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Here's Castle. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Castle's got 12 in the game.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
Washington sets the pick for Irving. Pass to Washington. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Inside, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Reason number 1, CP3 is out there, making strong passes, keeping the offense flowing.
Irving against Paul. Now, here's Doncic. To Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot-blocking defenses from last season. In the third spot, the Spurs.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Castle. Barnes outside. Here's Castle. Wembanyama with it. Covered by Gafford. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Throw good, Wembanyama.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And here's Washington outside. sinks the three-pointer. Washington's got 8 here in the quarter.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Castle. He's covered by Thompson. And here's Barnes for 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Mavericks leading by 8. And Thompson kicks to Gafford. Now, Doncic. There's the lob to the hoop. And Gafford throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. A 3 from Wembanyama. The Mavericks pull it in. Washington's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Doncic bounce pass. On the wing, Irving, defended by Paul. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
His third personal. First team foul.
Spurs trail by 13. Here's Castle. He's got 12. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Thompson.
And what makes Castle so difficult to guard is that he keeps defenders off balance with his constant change of pace.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Mavericks.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. That they're having no problem finding shots in that area.
The first free throw is good. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Dallas leading by 11. Doncic outside. Now, here's Washington. He's got 11. On the wing, Doncic. Shoots from the corner. The kick out to Irving. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Paul. Wembanyama, a screen on Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Castle, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Castle's got 16 points.
Castle has some of the best body control you'll see in this rookie class.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Najee Marshall in for Washington. Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Vassell comes in for Castle. Dallas leading by 9. Doncic passes to Marshall. Barnes against Doncic. Lively a screen on Barnes. The 3 for Doncic. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 12.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
Johnson sets the screen for Paul. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Vassell, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Doncic. And here's Irving. Irving double team. Wembanyama with the block.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
Vassell finds Barnes. Back to Vassell. Paul outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Irving. Irving against Paul. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Doncic with a strong move inside.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Spurs trail by 14. Paul right side. Pass to Johnson. Shoots over Lively. And they recover it. Paul, a screen on Doncic. To the middle. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Yeah, there's Vassell staying active, extending the possession.
Now Doncic. He's got 14. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Dallas. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Kyrie Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
And a lot of his points coming by way of the free throw.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Paul. And both free throws good from Paul. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as many as 14 points. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the last few years, we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects, and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. Pocket 4, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Spurs second.
Well, they put a big emphasis on quality passes last year. We saw consistent high-level ball movement from them.
And the first one drops. Spurs making a switch here. He's off on the second. Spurs trail by 11. Down low, here's Wesley. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Here's Grimes, covered by Vassell. Grimes passes to Dinwiddie. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Mavericks lead by 13. Spurs shooting for the game at 42%. Pass to Collins. Here's Vassell, and he uses the glass on the layup. Vassell's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, those were some weight room points from Vassell, flexing his muscles.
Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
Pass to Lively. Doncic against Wesley. Dinwiddie for 3. Spurs trail by 9. Vassell, the pass to Psamyou'll. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Dallas has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. The 3 for Doncic. A rebound by the Spurs. Johnson in the corner. Pass to Wesley. Johnson outside. Now here's Vassell. Basket counts. And now it's only a 5-point Maverick lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Doncic. They can't stop the run with that one. The Spurs shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Dismissed. To Dinwiddie. And here is Doncic. 14 points for him. Back to Dinwiddie. Fires for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Dinwiddie's got 6 points in the quarter. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Mavericks ahead, up 8. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
Contest 2s, right? We'll contest the 2s and contest 3s, but no layups.
Jason Kidd feeling like they need to protect the rim above all else right now, willing to give in other areas.
And you have to take care of home base. Otherwise, it's going to be attacked all night, and that's not going to reflect well for you on the scoreboard.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter, they've got Zach Collins and it's Champagnie in at the 3. Gafford passes to Hardy. Marshall with it. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Hardy. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Wesley with the ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First team foul. Wesley.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Marshall sets a screen for Dinwiddie. Buries it down low.
And a
a long combo guard, Dinwiddie can use that 6'5" height inside like a bigger player.
And Collins now top the key. And the rejection by Gafford.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Collins. It's Wesley on the wing. Here's Champagnie. Here's the three. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Dallas leading by 11. Now, here's Hardy. Gafford passes to Hardy. Here's Marshall. San Antonio with the rebound. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. To the paint. And the rejection by Gafford. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And San Antonio also making a switch. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Collins. Wembanyama passes to Wesley. Shot clock at 2. Trying his luck from deep. Good D by Irving.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Thompson, and another basket for Dallas.
And uses his handle and great feel for the game to execute the pick and roll there. What can't Thompson do?
To the inside. Marshall with the steal. And here's Hardy. Offline with his three. Wembanyama passes to Wesley. Back to Wembanyama. Shoots over Hardy. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Pass to Irving. For the screen on Vassell. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Wesley. Now Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Wesley. And a miss there on the triple.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Here's Hardy. Pass to Marshall. It's picked off. Here's Champagnie, covered by Irving. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. P.J. Washington comes in for Najee Marshall. And Doncic is subbed in for Hardy. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Thank you, David. On defense, San Antonio. They trail by 11. Now, Doncic. Pass to Thompson. From the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. San Antonio's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Back to Paul. Spurs passing it around. Knocked away. Here's Johnson. A rebound by Washington.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Johnson for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Yeah, that's a good shot by Johnson. He's always a threat from out there.
Here's Doncic. Thompson outside, beyond the arc. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And good that time.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Here's Doncic. San Antonio with the rebound. Psamyou'll has got 4 rebounds in this game. To Champagny. A 3-pointer, no good. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They've led by as many as 14 points.
The blinding quickness of Irving. So fun watching him turn on the Jets in the open court.
Here's Psamyou'll. Wembanyama, a screen on Washington. Drills the 3-pointer. Johnson's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for San Antonio. Pass to Irving. Now here's Thompson. Oh, Thompson, tough shot.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Psamyou'll. And here is Johnson. Wembanyama high post. And it's blocked. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
I really think Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those mold-breaking players who changes the game of basketball.
Throw good, Wembanyama. The Spurs making a switch here. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Here's Doncic. Doncic showing his strength.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Wembanyama outside. Washington against Barnes. Johnson kicks to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Over Irving. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Mavericks leading by 10. Lays it up off the glass. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Shoots over Lively. Wembanyama, no good. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Irving dishes to Doncic. Oh, Doncic in traffic.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
Pass to Castle. Johnson outside. Now Barnes. Now Wembanyama. Lively defending. 8 feet away. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Mavericks shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. Out to the right wing. Dallas moving the ball around. Thompson finds Lively. Now, here's Washington. Pass to Irving. Over Paul. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Spurs trail by 14. Here's Wembenyama. Oh, that's the highlight of the night. Wembenyama.
And we talk about how Wembenyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Irving with the ball. Lively a screen on Paul. Pass to Doncic. Thompson outside. Off target with his three.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Paul kicks to Johnson. Here's Castle. He's covered by Thompson. Moving against Paul. 5 to shoot. And the basket by Castle.
And the potential Castle has is intriguing. When he's scoring like this, you wonder how dominant he can be moving forward.
On the wing, Irving. Thompson outside. Down low, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And so Wembenyama will bring it up for San Antonio. It's a 10-point game. Over in the corner, Paul. Barnes sets a screen for Paul. The kick out to Barnes. On the wing, Barnes. That's good, and it's Wembenyama with the assist. Barnes has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for San Antonio. Here's Doncic. Pass to Lively. Thompson dishes to Doncic. And the rejection by Wembenyama. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And he gets it to go from the corner.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Johnson. Got a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so here is Dallas. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Washington. Lively against Wembenyama. Here's Doncic. He shoots again and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. You know, before I get here, I'm trying to get locked in mentally, just trying to come out here and put on a good performance, lead my team, do the best job I can. That's all I'm trying to do.
It was all on display tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge,